Although learning the Blender software may seem fairly frightening, I can assure you there is a beneficial approach to learning how to make good projects on Blender. Breaking down the shapes of your reference is one of the many similarities between 3D and 2D art. Breaking down the shapes of your reference when creating 2D and 3D art, adding the major forms before creating any details. For example, I used the kitchen from Pinterest as a model. I could choose which mesh to utilize while building the real object as long as I could mentally picture its general outline. Let's start with something simple, the cabinets. I can see how adding a cube would be simple. Then I can reduce the size to make it slimmer. After seeing how the two lines divide into 3 distinct cabinets, I realized I could add 2 loop cuts rather than 3 cubes and complete each cabinet separately. By selecting the letter I twice, I can then pick all 3 cabinet faces and indent them. Then I may extrude them backwards to give it something resembling a cabinet design. The cabinet's handlebars are wide and have a rectangular design. In order to give it a rectangular shape, I can simply add another cube and scale it on the Z-axis. Then by reducing its size on the Y-axis and intersecting it with the cabinet, I may make it smaller. The sink is another example I could give. You can clearly see that the sink may be used for the cylinder shape. In order to create the faucet's arch, I can place a cylinder in Blender, size it on the Z-axis, indent the top face, extrude the face on the Z-axis, and then spin the cylinder. Enter X-ray mode at the bottom, duplicate the bottom region and enlarge it. The faucet side origin can then be moved. A cylinder can be added, and I can intersect it with the faucet. The face can then be indented, protruded, and moved outward like a handle. The seats would be my final example. Although I didn't replicate every aspect of the seat exactly as in the reference, I could still describe its general shape. I could place and size a cube on the Z-axis by glancing at the seat cushion. Then I could use a Boolean modifier to smooth out the edges. For the legs, I could scale down a cylinder and create the legs by moving the bottom face straight down in edit mode. The legs of the cushion can then be placed in the proper location using the mirror modifier to create the chair. Discovering the general shape of any object is essential to producing high-quality projects on Blender using references. Ask yourself, what possible shape may fit here? One of the key components of learning Blender is being aware of the shortcut buttons and knowing how to apply them towards your projects. The video is in the descriptions link if you want to see all the shortcuts I use frequently to create projects in Blender. Comment below if you'd like to see me create a video based on your request where I recreate a room step by step, utilizing everything I just shared in this video. Other than that, I hope this video was helpful. If so, please leave a like or subscribe. And if you would like to see more tutorials, ASMR videos, time lapses, and more, until next time, God bless.